Alright, so we should be live now. The plan is to roll out some matches using Sam Looptak's new set, Expansion 10, which I just got yesterday, and the bootlegs that I released, what are they? The Bootlegs of Wrestling 6-pack that people have started to get in their mailboxes. So hopefully if you ordered one, it either has already gotten to you or it will get to you soon. And if you ordered an MP3, it got to you like 7 days ago, so like a week ago. But yeah, so that's the plan today. I don't really have any matches planned out. I was just kind of gonna throw together some interesting stuff. Did you use priority shipping? I did indeed. I generally use priority shipping when it's like a major set. I don't, like, if it's just, like, I didn't do priority shipping on the, what was it, the Brian Blair card or anything. But, I usually use priority shipping if, like, it's a bigger set or whatever. I like getting them quickly. I'm impatient. I don't like everybody else to have them, and I don't have them. Everybody's talking about how cool they are or whatever, and I don't got them. So, but yeah, I've got the whole set here, including the SE cards, and then I've got Sam Looptak's set here that probably looks a little different than your set. I reback them. That's what I do when I get bootlegs, except for the UBU cards, which, for whatever reason, I guess because they're printed on like super heavy material already, because that's my main thing, is when I get other people's bootlegs, they tend to be printed, I think because the prevailing method of doing bootlegs used to be printing them on 110 index. Back during the black and white days, people still do that. And so you end up with like kind of flimsy cards, and it bugs me. So I redid Sam's main set on the regular background and on heavier cardstock and everything. So that's why they look a little different from your cards if you have Sam's new bootleg set. Anyway, so yeah, I don't have any matches planned out. I was just kind of going to throw some stuff together. I know we've got the Duseks in this set, and we've got Fuji and Saito and the Love Brothers over here, so maybe we'll do that tag team match. I also want to do an Andre match. I'm not really sure what yet. But let's kind of go through here and see what would be a good opening match. Let's see. I think for the opener, I'm going to do SD Jones. And I'm going to do SD Jones versus Ron Wright from my set here. I do have 2 extra copies of my bootleg set. I think one I want to send out to either Grant or Chad and see if they would. For Chad, I want to see if he'll look over it and give me some pointers if there's anything that he would do differently or whatever. But there might be one set up for grabs. It won't be during this stream. But if you're watching now and you didn't get a set of the physical cards, yeah, I will probably have that available in the future. Just one set for giveaway, not to purchase. So let's get the charts together. I'm going to do the normal charts for my bootleg stuff. I don't use the ones that I use for my NWC stuff for bootleg matches. So, all right. So our first match is going to be SD Jones versus Ron Wright. Let's go to our ring announcer. On his way to the ring, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 238 pounds, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, this is SD Special Delivery Jones. And his opponent, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 231 pounds. The King of Kingsport, Ron Wright. And Wright from my Bootlegs of Wrestling set. SD Jones from the official expansion 10. So, let's get to some wrestling here. Setting these guys up. This is not a chain match, so this is going to be a 3-0 here, or a 6-3. I don't know why I said 3-0. And then SD Jones is a 7-4. There we go. Neil says he's got my bootlegs. Yeah, I think you got a PDF set I sent to you. So you've had them longer than most. Because people who bought the PDFs got them on the day that I sent them to the printers. So they got them on the 11th of December. And I got, or the day before I sent them to the printers even. Where are my dice? They are right here. We're going to roll for some initiative. And it looks like Ron Wright takes it on the lockup. And Ron Wright here with a big face rake on SD Jones, starting it out dirty. And Jones is dazed. Or no, the face rake is a 2. So Jones counters. Jones grabs the hand of Ron Wright, shoves it away, startling him, and gets the upper hand here. And now SD Jones going to whip Ron Wright into the turnbuckle. Wright has an A turnbuckle rating, so this could be bad. But with a roll of 9, it's probably not. Into the turnbuckle. A9. You are smashed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Jones blasts Ron Wright with a kick to the midsection. Neil says 2 of my guys are going to debut in his LOW style wrestling. That's pretty cool. I'll be looking forward to seeing those results there. And SD Jones tries a dropkick on Ron Wright, and this is an agility move. And even though neither guy is particularly agile, SD Jones is slightly more agile than Wright, so this is going to work. And it catches Wright and backs him up. Wright is dazed here by that dropkick by SD Jones. And Jones follows it up with a double sledge. This is a power move. And Ron Wright has the power, so that's not going to work. As Wright blocks that double sledge and goes on the attack. Wright going to whip Jones into the ropes. And he's got a B rating. So B8 here. You come off the ropes and the opponent puts you down hard with a running back elbow. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Wright with a back elbow on SD Jones. And he continues his attack. And Wright with a front facelock takedown. This is a choice B maneuver. So let's go to our choice chart here. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Choice chart. So this front facelock is either going to be a turnbuckle, which he has a B rating, or 8, 9 or less for a level 2 move. We're going to go with the turnbuckle here. Wright whipping SD Jones into the turnbuckle. And Jones with a fairly low roll, a B5 into the turnbuckle. You lift a knee to the oncoming opponent's head. He is hurt. Roll on level 2 offense. So SD Jones with a big counter there. Lifting his knee as Wright comes in and catching him solidly in the head. And now SD Jones with a big body slam on Ron Wright. And Wright out the back door as Jones tries to lift him up. And Wright is back on the attack. Ron Wright with a big... That was a 5. I messed that up with my hand. And Wright with a big face rake on SD Jones, and that's going to hurt him. And Ron Wright with that hard way punch. This is a special... It's got a special mechanic to it. The special mechanic is if Hardway punch results in the roll of a down 3. The opponent is busted open. Opponent adds 1 fatigue token. And so hardway punch 3, and Jones rolls a 5. That's only a hurt, so that is not going to bust him open. But it connects solidly, and Ron Wright is on the attack. Right now with a body slam on SD Jones, and Jones slips out the back. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And SD Jones with a gut-wrench suplex on Ron Wright. This is a choice D maneuver. So going back to our choice chart here. Choice D. This is going to be a level 2 move on rolls of 11 or better. Or a level 3 move on rolls of 9 or better. I think SD Jones is going to chance it and take the 9. And with a roll of 3, he gets it. So Ron Wright rolling on level 3 defense here. And Ron Wright is hurt by that gut-wrench suplex by SD Jones. And now Jones throws up another drop kick. And Wright able to step out of the way of this one and take control of the match. Ron Wright delivers a big forearm blow to SD Jones as he gets back to his feet from that missed drop kick. And Jones is dazed. And Ron Wright punching him in the head. And SD Jones dazed again. Wright keeps striking him but can't put him down. And Wright with another big forearm blow on SD Jones, once again dazing him. Jones just rocking back and forth but not going down. Now Ron Wright attempts a side knee lift, but SD Jones catches the leg and throws Wright onto his back, putting him off balance on the mat. Wright gets back up, SD Jones on the attack. And now SD Jones with a big whip to the turnbuckle on Ron Wright. Ron Wright. Whew, can't talk. And that was a A8 into the turnbuckle roll. Let's see what we got here. You were smashed by a big kick by SD Jones. So Wright rocked with that big boot to the gut as he leans in the turnbuckle. And SD Jones with a Philly shuffle and big punches on Ron Wright. He's going hard here. And Ron Wright is down after taking those punches from SD Jones. Jones got Wright in trouble. And now Jones with a wind-up punch to the stomach. And Ron Wright eats that one and is hurt as he doubles him over. SD Jones and Ron Wright not having much of a wrestling match, just doing a lot of brawling. And Jones with a big body slam on Ron Wright. And this time there's no slipping out the back. Wright is slammed hard to the mat. He's hurt. And SD Jones with another big Philly shuffle and big punches on Ron Wright. And this one doesn't put Wright down, but it certainly rocks him. Are my charts different? Asks Neil. No. They're the same charts. Why do you ask, Neil? And SD Jones with a big gut-wrench suplex. This is a choice D. Here we go, choice D. It is going to be 9 plus or minus agility for a level 2 move. So that's going to be 11 or a 9 for a level 3 move. We're going to go with the 9 again. And he is successful, surprising no one. And Ron Wright is rolling his pin. Ron Wright is being pinned after that big gut-wrench suplex by SD Jones. He needs a 4 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 7 or 8, he gets it. And SD Jones on the attack. And Jones gonna attempt a death jump because Ron Wright has a C death jump rating. And a C6 death jump. And this is the opponent blasts you with a flying clothesline or some other big move. We're going to say you hit him with a big axe handle off the top rope, since I don't really see SD Jones doing very many flying moves. And so that's going to be SD Jones on level 3 offense after that big flying axe handle. And now Jones with a big spinning neckbreaker. That's going to leave Ron Wright down. Wright is going to leave the ring here. He's got an A out of ring and an A8. I think that this is just going to see him crawl back in helplessly. And that's exactly what happens. Ron Wright crawls back into the ring, and SD Jones is on the attack. And Jones, once again with a big spinning neckbreaker, and once again, Ron Wright rolling his pin after that spinning neckbreaker. He needs 5 or better to kick out, and with a roll of 5, he kicks out, but just barely. SD Jones really on the attack here. And now Jones, once again going up top with that death jump. And Wright rolls a 10. So a C10. You stumble to your feet as the opponent comes off the top turnbuckle and performs a perfect crossbody block and covers you. So SD Jones flying off the top, crushing Ron Wright with the crossbody, and Wright is in trouble. He needs 6 or better to kick out, and with a roll of 7, he does so. So Ron Wright not doing so hot here. And SD Jones with another spinning neck breaker. And this time, Wright gonna take it and roll out of the ring. And with a roll of 10, let's see what happens. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with a foreign object like a steel chair. The referee comes out and warns him to stop, but he pushes the referee aside and continues. Opponent rolls DQ. If there's no DQ, the opponent throws you back in the ring and goes for the kill. So let's see if SD Jones is disqualified here. Jones I guess he heard tales about Wright's tactics, and now he just wants to get in on it before Wright can do it to him, and he's not disqualified. So Jones on level 3 here, and Jones hits the headbutt. Jones hits that big headbutt, and Wright is down. He's got to roll 7 or better to kick out, and with a roll of 11, he definitely kicks out. So Ron Wright showing a whole lot of resilience here. And Wright, after that headbutt, let's see if he's busted open. On a roll of evens, he's busted open. On a roll of odds, he is not. So Wright not busted open by that big headbutt by SD Jones. And here we go. Jones on the attack again. And Jones going to throw Wright out of the ring. I don't know if this is such a smart move. And with an A6, that may be enough for Wright to take control again. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue the fight, but you grab him and smash him into the announcer's table with an awesome specialty move. So we're going to say Wright picked him up and body slammed him onto the announcer's table. Roll DQ. If there's no DQ, you roll on level 3 offense. Wright has a 6 for DQ. And with a roll of 8, he is not disqualified. So now Ron Wright on level 3 offense, turning it around. And Ron Wright locks him in that sleeper hold. This is a level 0 finisher, so SD Jones needs 5 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 3, Ron Wright puts SD Jones out. So that does it, folks. SD Jones really works over Ron Wright all match. Wright locks in the sleeper hold and is just able to put SD Jones to sleep. A really good showing for SD Jones. That was a pretty fun match to roll out. I was kind of surprised by how aggressive SD Jones was being with his, in the match, how competitive he was. But definitely a solid one there, and definitely one that I had fun rolling out there. So what we want to do now, we're going to put the Love Brothers in a match. And we're going to do the Love Brothers versus, I don't think we have any face tag teams. I just knocked the thing around like a jackass. So let's get that all straightened up again. Sorry about that for people who don't like the thing moving. I don't know whether I want to do the Deus Ex since they're a heel. They're heels too. And so are Waldo and Fritz. Let's see. What would be a good team here? We're going to do Yvonne Robert and Stu Hart against the Love Brothers. The Canadians against the Bostonians. Here, and I guess we'll read the intros. On their way to the ring, hailing from Boston, Massachusetts, at a total combined weight of 456 pounds, this is Horrible Hartford and Rotten Reginald Love, the Love Brothers. So there we go. We got the Love Brothers here. And their opponents, both hailing from various parts of Canada, at a total combined weight of 431 pounds. This is Yvonne Robert and Stu Hart. And so these four are going to go at it. Let's see who starts off for the yellow team, or for the yellow team, for the red team. Robert will be even, Hart will be odd. And it's even, so it's going to be Yvonne Robert. And it's going to be Reginald Love. So these guys, this is a 7-4. This is a 5-2. And Stu Hart is a 5-2 as well. So we'll get those set up there. And he is a 6-3. And then, of course, we need the pin saves for each team. I don't do double teaming, or don't use the number of double teams. It's just up to the cards there. Yeah, one of the Love Brothers is Canadian. I'm aware. But they're both from Boston on the card. So, I'm using the kayfabed residences. Why not heel versus heel? I mean, we could do heel. I don't mind doing heel versus heel stuff, but I thought it would be more interesting to not have two heel teams go at it. So, I figured we'd do it this way. Alright, let's roll for some initiative here. And they tie, so they lock up. And Yvonne Robert and Reginald Love, neither man can get any advantage. They break the lockup and stare each other down. And it is Yvonne Robert coming in, getting the advantage on the second lockup. And he's going to roll on level 2 offense. And Yvonne Robert grabs him up. Huge power slam on Rotten Reginald Love. And Love is planted, and he is hurt as Yvonne Robert, with a shoulder charge on Rotten Reginald Love. And Reginald Love, able to counter that, gets out of the way. And Love on the attack here. And Reginald Love, rapid punches on Yvonne Robert. And Robert is hurt. Or no, he's dazed. Sorry, read that wrong. And here we go. Rotten Reginald Love. He whips Yvonne Robert into Horrible Hartford's dropkick as they make the tag. And now Horrible Hartford comes in, and Yvonne Robert is hurt. So Hartford on level 3, or I mean level 2 offense here. And Horrible Hartford Love whips him into the turnbuckle. Yvonne Robert has a B turnbuckle rating. 7. Into the turnbuckle. B7. This is a big kick by Hartford Love on Yvonne Robert. And Horrible Hartford Love still on the attack here. And Hartford Love grabs him up and pile drives Yvonne Robert to the mat. Yvonne Robert going to try to make that tag to Stu Hart here. And he needs... We'll call it a 5 or less, since they're not a normal team. Either way, he gets it. So Stu Hart tagged in, and he comes in on level 1 offense. And Stu Hart with a collar and elbow lockup. And horrible Hartford Love, not having any of that, puts the knee right in the midsection of Stu Hart, doubling him over. And Hartford Love takes over on level 2 offense here. And horrible Hartford Love with a double backbreaker. This is another tag move. And that's going to put Stu Hart rolling on level 3 defense. And Stu Hart, a 4. So that's a down. Stu Hart has the option to leave the ring. He's a good guy. He's not going to do it. Not yet, at least. And Rotten Reginald comes in on level 3. And Rotten Reginald Love, another tag move, double back elbows. And the Love Brothers just tagging up a storm here, putting Stu Hart into some bad predicaments. And Hart is hurt here as Hartford Love takes over again on level 2. And Hartford Love whips Stu Hart into the turnbuckle. He's got a B turnbuckle rating, a B6. And this is going to be a reversal. The opponent rolls on this chart. So Stu Hart reverses it, throws Hartford Love into the buckle. He's got a C turnbuckle rating, and this is going to be a C4. And Hartford Love lifts a knee that catches Stu Hart solidly and knocks Stu Hart back. Hartford Love on the attack now. And Hartford Love, a knee drop from the buckle. And this is going to be a choice C maneuver. So, choice C here. You do a level 3 move. 7 plus or minus agility, which is -1, so that's a 6. Or a level 2 move for 7 plus or minus agility, which is -1, so that's a 6. So we're going to go for the level 3 move, 6 or lower. And with a roll of 9, he doesn't do it. So Stu Hart on the attack here. And Stu Hart with a face lock on horrible Hartford Love. And horrible Hartford Love able to pop his head out and take control of the fight. Hartford Love, yeah, with a wishbone, and this is an agility move, and Stu Hart has the agility. So Hart able to kick him off, and he's going to take over on level 2. And now Stu Hart with a big body slam on horrible Hartford Love. And Hartford Love blocks the body slam attempt by Stu Hart and takes over. The Loves are getting great rolls on these defensive moves here. That was a 1. I don't know why I... Anyway, I can't find the 1 now. There it is. So horrible Hartford Love, he's on level 1 offense here after that counter, and he throws a big drop kick at Stu Hart. And Stu Hart gonna move out of the way. Hartford Love gonna fall to the mat. Stu Hart gonna take over on level 2 defense, or I mean level 2 offense here. He attempts another face lock on horrible Hartford Love, and horrible Hartford Love once again pops out. So many reversals as horrible Hartford is now he's got to make a successful move here. I use Grant's rule about like 1 successful move before a tag. And horrible Hartford Love with hard right-hand punches on Stu Hart. And those are going to connect, and Stu Hart is hurt. Horrible Hartford going to tag out to Rotten Reginald here. And Rotten Reginald going to come in on level 2. And Reginald ties Stu Hart up in the ropes and then kicks him right in the gut. And Stu Hart able to get his leg up and really kind of just block most of that kick with his leg. And get on the attack here. And Stu Hart now with a big collar and elbow lockup on Rotten Reginald. And Reginald Love is dazed. This is a tag, so 6 or better. And honestly, that tag shouldn't have happened. The Love Brothers have that thing where they make everybody add 1, so I have to keep that in mind next time. I totally spaced that. And with a roll of 7, they are not successful. So Stu Hart on the attack still. And Stu Hart with another collar and elbow lockup. And this time Rotten Reginald able to get the better of him in the lockup. And Rotten Reginald with a spinning toe hold on Stu Hart. And that's going to put Stu Hart down. Hart has been in there. He really needs to get out of the match here. And Rotten Reginald Love with a fist drop. This is a choice G. That's going to be a death jump, which he's got a B, or a tombstone, which is going to work on 7 or less. I think he's going to try the level 3 move. Going to work on 7 or less. And with a roll of 7, he gets it. So there we go. That fist drop connects on Stu Hart. And Hart rolling on level 3. And with a roll of 5, Stu Hart is hurt. And the Love Brothers going to tie him up in the ropes again and deliver another big kick to the gut. And that's going to daze Stu Hart. And the Love Brothers continue the attack with a face smother. Choice F. I think Hart is -1, -1, yep. So this is going to be a level 2 move that's going to work on 6 or less. Or a level 3 move that's going to work on 6 or less. Obviously, we're going for the level 3 move. And with a roll of 6, he gets it. So that is a face smother. And that's got Stu Hart rolling on level 1 or level 3. And Stu Hart is down. Or hurt. Jeez, I cannot. My attention is apparently not good here. And Rotten Reginald going to whip Stu Hart into the turnbuckle. Hart has a B turnbuckle rating, so B8. Into the turnbuckle, B8. This is a big kick from Rotten Reginald Love as Stu Hart is doubled over. And Rotten Reginald whipping him back into the turnbuckle. And with a roll of 7, I think it's the same outcome. Absolutely. So Hart kicked again. Right in the midsection by Rotten Reginald Love. And Reginald Love, once again, going to whip Stu Hart into the turnbuckle. And with a roll of 5, that's a little better. And this time, Stu Hart able to get his legs up and nail Rotten Reginald Love as he comes in and take control of the match. Stu Hart could attempt a tag here if he can get one successful move off. And Stu Hart with a leg scissors neck lock. And this is a level 2 move. And Rotten Reginald is hurt. So that is going to work. And Stu Hart going to finally make the tag to Yvonne Robert. And Robert coming in on level 2. And Robert rides him down with a hammerlock takedown. And this is a level 3 move. And he rides him down center of the ring. And Rotten Reginald is in trouble, 5 or less, or he's going to submit here to the hammerlock. I'm not going to roll the pin save quite yet. And with a roll of 6, he just barely able to get out here. And Yvonne Robert continues his attack. And Robert with a flying, or with the rolling arm scissors. This is a +3 finisher. So we're definitely rolling the pin save here. And with a roll of 3, let's see what happens. I believe that's a successful pin save. Pin saves. Your tag partner goes crazy and interferes in a big way. Roll again on the wrestler interference chart. And here we go, outside interference. And with a roll of 2. Your ally attacks the opponent from behind. Then both of you double team the opponent with deadly specialty moves. Add 1 to the opponent's pin rating. So Yvonne Robert gets 1. And then roll disqualification 8. So an 8 or less will get them disqualified. And with a roll of 7, they are disqualified. So the Love Brothers do a double team job on Yvonne Robert and get themselves disqualified. So Stu Hart and Yvonne Robert are your winners. But the Love Brothers probably did the most damage, as they really did a number on Yvonne Robert before Stu Hart could get in and save him. So unfortunately, Robert, the worse for the wear in that one. Alright. So this next match I want to do is an Andre the Giant. I want to do like a classic handicap match. If you're unfamiliar with handicap matches from the earlier days of wrestling. They weren't, it wasn't like a tag team or whatever versus a wrestler. It was a series of singles matches. So Andre the Giant is going to face a couple of people back to back. We're going to do Andre versus Tony Gurria versus the face Larry Zbyszko. And we're going to do one more from Sam's set here. Who is a good opponent for Andre. And we'll do Theobald Bauer. That's a pretty good selection of handicap talent. So we're going to have a classic handicap match featuring Andre the Giant here. And of course, on his way to the ring, standing 7 feet 5 inches tall and weighing in at 450 pounds, from the French Alps in Grenoble, France, this is Andre the Giant. And Andre's first opponent, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing in at 245 pounds, hailing from Auckland, New Zealand, here is Tony Gurria. And Gurria is the first of Andre's handicapped challengers. My mat doesn't even have a place for a 0 pin rating, so we'll just leave that off for now. And Tony Gurria has a 6'3". Any fatigue that Andre builds up will carry over since it's the same match. It's just 3 different guys. If Andre gets pinned, the match ends. And the wrestlers with the advantage win. So here we go. Rolling for the initiative. And Andre the Giant gonna take the initiative over Tony Gurria here. And Andre with a big elbow drop. This is an agility move, and he does not have the agility. So Andre throws him to the mat off the lockup, tries to drop the elbow. Tony Gurria rolls out of the way, takes control of the match. And Gurria now tries some quick arm drags on Andre the Giant. And Andre the Giant not going over. Andre the Giant is going to counter that and take control of the match. Andre the Giant now grabs a standing side headlock on Tony Gurria. And Gurria is dazed. And Andre, now with an arm crank on Tony Gurria. Gurria once again dazed by that attack by Andre the Giant. And Andre tries to drop the elbow after the arm crank. And Gurria once again is able to counter that. And Gurria is on the attack. Dave Little joining us. How you doing, Dave? Hopefully your day is going well. Gurria gonna try to whip Andre the Giant into the ropes, but he needs a -3 in order to do that. And so that's not happening. Andre the Giant just clubs him in the back and takes control of the match. Andre the Giant with a big headbutt on Tony Gurria. And Gurria is down. Andre the Giant is dangerous here. Giant with a big sit-down splash on Tony Gurria. And Gurria down once again as he adds 1 to his pin rating. Andre the Giant, big underhook suplex. This is a choice G maneuver. Let's see where my choices are now. They are on the back of the pin saves. No. What happened to my choice chart here? There they are. I got it. And choice G. So this is going to be a death jump or a level 3 move. It's going to work on a 9 or less. We're going to go for that. So Andre needs a roll of 9 or less here. And with a roll of 5, he gets it. So Tony Gurria rolling on level 3. And Gurria's hurt by that underhook suplex by Andre the Giant. And Andre grabs him up in a bear hug. And he's rolling his pin. Here we go. He needs 5 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 8, he gets it. So Tony Gurria able to punch Andre a couple of times, break the bear hug. And Andre on the attack again. And Andre with a big splash. So Andre the Giant, the big splash, 2 dice on rolls of 2 or 3, the opponent moves. And he does not move, so this is a level 5 finisher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to need to roll 11 or better to kick out of this. And that's not going to happen on a roll of 7. So Andre the Giant able to easily dispatch Tony Gurria there as his next challenger. Theobald Bauer comes to the ring, standing 6 feet tall, weighing 182 pounds. From Alchase, France, this is Theobald Bauer. And Bauer is on his way as Andre takes a short breather as Bauer makes his way to the ring here to start the second part of this handicap match. And with a 7-4 pin rating, we are underway here. And they lock up. And they roll. They tie. So Andre the Giant shoves off Theobald Bauer because he can't quite get the upper hand. And they lock up again. And they tie one more time. So Andre the Giant and Theobald Bauer staring each other down. They shove each other a little bit. And they're going into it again. And this time, Andre the Giant takes control of the match on the initiative roll. But Andre is on level 3 offense since they tied twice. And Andre the Giant gonna toss Bauer out of the ring as I toss the dice onto the floor. And let's see where the dice went to. There it is. And Theobald Bauer has a B ring rating, so we're going to get a B9 out of the ring. Here we go, B9. And Theobald Bauer climbs back into the ring to face the Angry Giant. And Andre on the attack here. Andre with a big body slam on Theobald Bauer, and that's going to hurt Bauer as Andre continues his assault. And Andre the Giant with a body scissors and lift on Theobald Bauer. And Bauer is down. Andre the Giant is dangerous while you're down. And Andre the Giant with a big choice G underhook suplex. We're not going to... No way we're going to the top rope with Andre. So this is going to be a level 3 move. It's going to work on 7 or less. And with a roll of 4, Andre is successful. So Theobald Bauer rolling on level 3. And Bauer's rolling his pin off that underhook suplex. And he needs 5 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 12, he kicks out with authority. No problem getting his shoulder up. As Andre the Giant still on the attack. These two Frenchmen really going at it. And Andre the Giant with that sit-down splash on Theobald Bauer. That's an add 1. And Bauer is down. Bauer is going to retire from the ring here. He's going to roll out. And with a roll of 3, he's got a 3B out of the ring. And Andre the Giant is posted. Somehow Theobald Bauer managed to pull Andre the Giant out of the ring and slam him into the ring post, and is now on the attack. And Theobald Bauer, I think that puts him on level 3. It does. Tries a body throw on Andre the Giant, and that's successful. Andre the Giant is rolling his pin as Theobald Bauer covers Andre after throwing him to the mat. That's not going to work. I'm not even going to roll it. He's got a 0. There's no way you can roll a 0 or less on 2 dice, so... So, excuse me there. Andre the Giant now has a 1 pin rating as he earns a fatigue token here. And Bauer's on the attack. And Theobald Bauer once again tries that body throw. And Andre the Giant is down. Andre the Giant's going to leave the ring. He's got an A ring rating. And an A7 out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring to attack you in a wild brawl erupts. The wrestler with the better ring rating wins the brawl and rolls on level 3 offense. That's going to be Andre. So Andre on level 3 here. And he's going to toss him back out of the ring. I don't have my copy of Dave Little's excellent out of the ring again chart handy, so we're just going to roll on the regular out of the ring. And Theobald Bauer has a B, and he rolls a B10. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. Opponent rolls DQ, so Andre trying to nail Bauer with a chair, which is un-Andre-like, or at least this era of Andre. But it's happening. And with a DQ of 4, he's not disqualified. And Andre the Giant gonna attack again here. And Andre the Giant with that big splash on Theobald Bauer. We got to roll the 2 dice to see if he misses it. He does not. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he needs boxcars to kick out. And with a roll of 3, he is not going to do it. So Andre the Giant easily dispatches Theobald Bauer. And he is on to his final challenger of this handicapped match, Larry Zbyszko. And weighing 5'11", standing 5'11", and weighing in at 237 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here is Andre's final challenger, Larry Zbyszko. And Zbyszko is a 6'3", so let's put that back there. And Zbyszko and Larry lock up. Zbyszko and Andre lock up, not Zbyszko and Larry. And Andre's going to take it. And Andre the Giant nails him with a standing side headlock, and Larry Zbyszko is dazed. And Andre the Giant with a big butt bump. This is a choice B maneuver. So it's going to be into the turnbuckle, where he has a B rating, or a level 2 on an 8 or on a 7 or lower. So we're going to go for the turnbuckle. And Zbyszko with a 7. So a 7B into the turnbuckle. And Andre the Giant comes in and crushes him with a big kick. Andre on the attack here. Andre grabs him up with a big bear hug. And this is going to leave Larry Zbyszko down, as Zbyszko is able to break the hold. But it does its damage. And my dice fell on the floor again. Let's try to find it. And there it is. And it's a roll of 6. So Andre the Giant hits him with the big splash. This is a level 5 finisher. Let's see if he does not miss it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Zbyszko needs 9 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 8, he just barely doesn't do it. And that does it. Andre the Giant has dispatched 3 opponents back to back and is the winner of this handicapped bout. So Andre the Giant wins in the handicap match there. And what we're going to see next here. What is next? I want to do one more match. Don't know what it is, though. Or maybe we'll do 2 more matches. I want to do a Black Sam match. We'll do Black Sam, and he is going to face Joe Mauschwitz from my Bootlegs of Wrestling set. So let's get out Mauschwitz here. On his way to the ring, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing in at 186 pounds. From Rutland, Vermont, this is Black Sam. His name in Sam's set is Vero Small. He never wrestled under that name. He always wrestled as Black Sam. Sam also wrote him down as Vero Smalls, but his name is actually Vero Small. Just a small thing. But when I redid the card, I just made him Black Sam, because that's what he's most known at in wrestling. And his opponent, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 210 pounds, from Utica, New York. This is the Utica Panther, Joe Malshewitz. And Malshewitz is in his... I think that this is his first match on the channel. Maybe he had another one, I can't remember. Certainly his first match in the non-canon matches. And Malshewitz is a 5'2". Black Sam is a 6'3". So let's see who wins the initiative. I'm actually going to use the old school charts for this because it actually makes sense to do so. So let's get the old school charts out. And it looks like they tied on the first initiative roll. And they tied on the second initiative roll. So neither guy can get the upper hand on these lockups. They're going to be rolling on level 3 offense to start the match. And they tie again. As shoving takes place, they're staring each other down. A really heated opening exchange by Sam and Malshewitz. And Malshewitz finally gets the upper hand. He's going to be rolling on level 3 here. Could be a short one. I debuted Joe before. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember. I know I've had a few matches with my with that bootleg set on camera, but I couldn't remember who. And Malshewitz gonna throw Black Sam out of the ring to start the match. Heated exchange there, and now he's out of the ring. And he's got a B ring rating, so this is gonna be a B10. B10 out of the ring. You collide violently with your opponent, sending you falling out of the ring, where you strike your head on the floor. Roll count out. If not counted out, you manage to crawl back in the ring, and an opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So here we go. We got the count out roll. He needs 4 or better to get back in the ring, and with a roll of 4, he is just able to beat the referee's 10 count. And Malshewitz is on level 3. And Malshewitz with a toe hold on Black Sam. And that's going to hurt Sam as Malshewitz continues his attack. And Malshewitz with a half Nelson hold and slam on Black Sam. And Sam is down. He's not going to roll out of the ring. He's an honorable fighter. But maybe he should have, as Malshewitz locks in the toe hold and face lock, which is an add 1 submission to Black Sam here, and Sam is hurt. And Malshewitz continues. And Malshewitz going to back Black Sam into the ropes. And with a roll of 2, this is a 2B into the ropes. You are backed into the ropes, but as the opponent steps towards you, you grab him in a dynamic upper body throw. You move in for a quick cover. Opponent rolls pin. So Malshewitz 3 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 5, he is able to do so. But Black Sam now in a really advantageous position. And Sam with the elbow lock and shoulder toss on Joe Malshewitz. This is a level 1 finisher, so Malshewitz needs 5 or better to kick out. And with a roll of 5, he is just barely able to kick out. And Malshewitz continues the attack. Black Sam continues the attack. And Sam with a big kick to the stomach on Joe Malshewitz. And Malshewitz is hurt as Sam is on the attack. And Black Sam with a flying mare. This is a choice D maneuver. And this is a level 2 move. 8 plus or minus agility, which is -1. Or a level 3 move, 8 plus or minus power, which is -1. So we're going to try the level 3 move. It's going to be 7 or less. And with a roll of 8, he doesn't get it. And Malshewitz takes control of the fight. And Joe Malshewitz going to back Sam into the turnbuckle. He's got a B turnbuckle rating and a B9 into the turnbuckle. And Your opponent backs out of the corner and you rush towards them. They use your momentum to deliver an overhead suplex and throw you across the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense, so Mauschwitz suplexes Sam across the ring. And now Mauschwitz on the attack here. And Joe Mauschwitz locks in that flying scissor hold. This is a +2 finisher. So Sam needs 8 or lower to kick, or 8 or higher to kick out. And with a roll of 7, he just barely doesn't kick out. And so the flying scissor hold is able to pin Black Sam. And Joe Mauschwitz is your winner. And so we've got one more match here. Neil with the facts about Utica, New York. It's located in the Mohawk Valley. I've actually never been to Utica myself. I've been to New York City for a little bit, not for very long. It's a layover mostly. But yeah, otherwise I've never really been to New York that I can remember. All right, so we got one more match. I think I want to do the other main eventer in this set, in my opinion, and that's Pat Patterson. And I am going to pit Patterson. Pit Pat Patterson. It's a tongue twister. And I'm going to pit Pat Patterson against Dr. Big Bill Miller with his manager, Bobby Davis, the manager of champions. And just to even things out, we're going to say that Patterson, the good guy here, is got Arnold Skoland in his corner. And they've been training for this match. So we're going to roll on Skoland's. He has got a nice little chart in the booklet here. A training chart. So Arnold Skoland was known as a shrewd strategist, able to find ways for his protege to capitalize on their own strengths while exploiting the weaknesses of their opponents. Use this chart when you want Skoland to train his protege for a big main event match. And so here we go. Let's see what Skoland does on a roll of 5. Skoland analyzes his opponent's finisher and devises a defense that lessens the potency. Subtract 1 from the opponent's finisher rating. So, Dr. Bill Miller has a backbreaker and a bear hug. I'm going to roll 1 die. On a even roll, it's the bear hug, and on a odd roll, it's the backbreaker. And it's an even roll, so the bear hug stops being a finisher. The bear hug is a 3-add-1 move now for this match, as Arnold Skoland has taught Pat Patterson how to avoid the bear hug. And Skoland has a 6 distractor rating, but I don't see him distracting very much. Wasn't really his thing. So here we go. We're going to go to the ring announcer. On his way to the ring, standing 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighing in at 290 pounds, from Fremont, Ohio, being accompanied by his manager Bobby Davis, the manager of champions. This is Dr. Big Bill Miller. So we've got Miller and Davis here. And his opponent, accompanied by his second, Arnold Skoland, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing in at 243 pounds, from San Francisco, California. This is Pat Patterson. And let's get the distractor ratings down here. And we'll go for the interference on that side, since Davis can use his interference as well as a distractor. Dr. Big Bill Miller here is a 5-2. Pat Patterson is also a 5-2. So here we go. Patterson and Miller going at it. And here is the roll, and it looks like Pat Patterson takes it off the lockup. And Patterson with a running shoulder block, and Bill Miller just says absolutely not, and stands there like a mountain as Patterson just runs into him and falls to the mat himself. And Big Bill Miller grabs up Pat Patterson and begins choking him against the ropes. And Patterson is hurt as Miller finally acquiesces to the referee and stops choking Patterson on the ropes. And Big Bill Miller with an elbow smash on Pat Patterson. And Patterson deftly avoids the big elbow smash from Bill Miller and is in control now. And Patterson tries that shoulder block again. I guess pride got in the way there. And Patterson wanted to show he could do it, and he cannot, as Big Bill Miller just puts him down one more time. As Patterson attempts that shoulder block, and this was a 2. And that's going to be an elbow smash from Dr. Big Bill Miller. And Patterson is hurt by that big elbow smash. And Miller with a choke against the ropes one more time. And this is a level 3 move. And Big Bill Miller. What is it? Level 3. So that's going to hurt Pat Patterson. And Miller with a head ram into the turnbuckle. And this is a choice D maneuver. We're going to go back to using our other charts there. Let's get out the charts that we are using here. And into the turnbuckle, I believe it was. Or nope, choice D. Choice D. Not into the turnbuckle. Alright, choice D. It's going to be a level 2 move on 9 plus or minus agility, which is -1. Or a level 3 move on 9 plus or minus power, which is 0. So we're going to go for the level 3 move. Dr. Miller needs a 9 or less, and with a roll of 8, he gets it. So Pat Patterson rolling on level 3 defense here, and with a roll of 4, he's down. And Pat Patterson going to roll out of the ring to try to convene with Arnold Skoland here. And Patterson has an A ring rating, so A5 out of the ring. And the opponent comes out of the ring and a wild brawl erupts. Both wrestlers roll disqualification. If nobody is disqualified, roll 1 die to see who rolls on level 3 offense. Patterson has a 5 DQ. And I have dropped the die again. Let's see if I can find where that went. And there it is. And Patterson with a roll of 8 is not disqualified. And Bill Miller with a roll of 9 is not disqualified. So neither man was disqualified. So let's roll 1 die and see who takes it. Even is Patterson, odd is Miller. So Bill Miller on the attack now. Bill Miller wins the wild brawl. Neil Lau says Dr. Bill Miller will debut on card 101. That's awesome. Bill Miller is a lot of fun. I really like Bill Miller. Miller was historically managed in his Madison Square Garden run against Bruno by Bobby Davis. If you also want to bring Bobby Davis in, there would be some historical precedent for that. And Miller rolling on level 3 here. And Dr. Bill Miller, he rolls that bear hug. This was a level 0 finisher. Now it is an add 1 maneuver. So we're going to add 1. And Pat Patterson rolled his pin, so he's going to be in a submission predicament regardless. Patterson needs a 4 or better to kick out of this. And with boxcars, he is successful. So we'll add 1 more to Pat. And we will continue the match. And Dr. Big Bill Miller with a big power body slam on Pat Patterson. And Patterson is hurt. And now, Dr. Bill Miller with that big elbow smash. And that's going to hurt Patterson again. And Miller now grabs a hammerlock on Pat Patterson. Patterson once again hurt. And Bill Miller continues wrenching that hammerlock. And Pat Patterson continues to be hurt. And Miller now drops Patterson with the hammerlock and just begins stomping him with some vicious stomps. And Patterson able to roll out of the way as he takes control of the match. And Pat Patterson with a big drop kick. This is an agility move. He does have the agility. So a level 2 drop kick on Bill Miller. Bill Miller still able to get out of the way. And Patterson crashes to the mat. Bill Miller on the attack on level 4. And Miller is going to throw him into the turnbuckle. And this is a B10 for Pat Patterson. Into the turnbuckle, B10. It's up to you, promoter. You come off the turnbuckle with a big specialty move, but the opponent tries a specialty move of his own. Both wrestlers go down. The wrestler with the better turnbuckle rating recovers first and rolls on level 3 offense. And that is going to be Dr. Bill Miller, as Miller has an A turnbuckle rating. And Miller on level 3 offense here, and Miller rolls the backbreaker. And this could be it. The backbreaker. This is a level 2 finisher. It was not affected by Skoland, so Patterson needs a 7 or better. Skoland is going to try to distract the referee, but he's going to do so innocently. He's going to be yelling that the backbreaker, that Patterson has got the ropes. He's in the ropes. Miller's too close to the ropes. And let's see if the referee acknowledges it. And with a roll of 11, that distraction is not successful. And Patterson is rolling his submission. And with a roll of 9, he is successfully able to break free of Miller's backbreaker. And Bill Miller still on the attack here with a big power body slam on Pat Patterson. And that's going to put Patterson down. And Miller's still on the attack. And Big Bill Miller grabs another power body slam on Pat Patterson. I picked up the dice too soon. Patterson rolling his pin on that big power body slam. That's a 6. And Patterson is pinned. So the distraction didn't work for the backbreaker, but Patterson was able to kick out anyway. And Bill Miller scoops him up and just body slams the crap out of him. 2 big power body slams by Dr. Bill Miller. And that does it. Bobby Davis doesn't even need to get involved in this one. And Bill Miller is your winner. So that is going to do it for us for today. I just wanted to roll on some of these cards because a lot of them have not debuted in my normal Fed. Some of Sam's set has debuted. The Duseks are already there. Yvonne Robert is there. Guys like Black Sam and Theobald Bauer are there. But I like rolling on them. And so I figured this would be a good way to do that and still use a bunch of the new Bootlegs of Wrestling set that I just put out. If you're interested, it is still available in PDF if you don't have a copy. I think everybody in the chat managed to get a copy. But if you're interested in them, there are 6 cards. There are these 4 plus Professor Dale Lewis and a random fan card. So if you're interested, they're available in PDF. You can hit me up anywhere where I'm at. I'm Carlzilla on the official boards. I'm Carlzilla on Grant's Discord. And I am Carlzilla on the Facebook group. So you can hit me up there if you're interested in picking up a PDF copy of the Bootlegs of Wrestling 6-pack. You can hit Sam up if you're interested in his fantastic set of cards. There are 21 cards in the main set, which is a pretty good number of cards. And then you also get 12 midget wrestlers, and I I don't know whether he's still doing the bonuses, but yeah, if he is, then it's totally worth it. The bonuses are, I believe, there's 4 Moondogs and somebody else, and then he's also including the Mike Fortune 3 pack. If he's still doing the bonuses, that is. He did 3 cards for Mike Fortune, who is Mike Delve Ketty, I believe, on the in the Facebook group. He's been around a long time. He's fairly well known in the community, but he wrestled as Mike Fortune, and so there are 3 cards for him. And then I think there's some extra bonuses that, again, I don't know if he's still doing the bonuses. I think the bonuses were a pre-order thing. But even if he doesn't do the bonuses, you still get a bunch of great bootlegs, plus 12 midgets. And so, yeah, if you want that, hit Sam up. He's Sam Looptack Jr. At gmail.com. And that's all one word, no periods, no anything like that. Yeah, just Sam Looptack Jr. at gmail.com. And you can ask him about getting his set. And Expansion 10, it's out now. philsingergames.com, I believe, is the website. I have it bookmarked, so I haven't actually had to type it in a long-ass time. But Expansion 10, really, really cool stuff. I really like it. That Andre card is a beast. You want to keep him out of your title picture, or he will be your world champion forever. I don't see how anyone is going to beat that card. It's that good. It puts the Vader card to shame, and I refuse to use the Vader card because I think it's too strong. So, but the Andre card would be great for special attraction stuff, and I mean the Vader card would be great as special attraction stuff too. I know some people use him as like an actual title contender. I would probably never do that, but everybody plays differently. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining in, and if you're watching this later, thank you guys for clicking on it. And I will see you all next time.